First part is this Spulen catch can. So we've got the plate, the spherical catch can there, and then this window washer fluid reservoir. This is really expensive, this kit, and I definitely did not buy it new. And honestly, I probably wouldn't have bought it if I had to pay the new price. But it looks like a nice kit. I have a catch can on my Golf R, which this is just the cover. Let me take it off. But I have the catch can on here, and I've never had any problems with it. This one's an 034. So I just figured with this car, I would do the same thing. So just to get one in there, this gets removed. And then it goes on the factory motor mount, from what I understand. While I was in there, I was like, well, I gotta, undo those bolts for the coil packs potentially. So I was like, let me get some RS3 coil packs. So that's what these are from Euro Tuning. They're the OEM RS3 packs. So I've got 4 of those, new OEM spark plugs. And then this is just a drain kit. I took out my battery leads to begin with, just because, I don't know, I don't like to fuck around with that. I did buy this thin 10 mil, so real thin, because I've seen some people having problems with these, and a normal wrench doesn't fit on that lower nut there. So I got this real thin 10 mil. I'll leave a link for it in the description if you guys want one too, but just figured I'd pick one up to have just in case. And it's a 10 mil, so it's not like I'm never going to use it. Alright guys, so a little update. Just got the PCV off. So this is what that original valve looks like. The screw points are here, 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 one here, one on the side. Well, I guess the back. Another one on the back, one on the side, and one on the front. So, and then you've got to take this little tube off, which this is one of those pinch clamps kind of thing. And then, yeah, your intake cam is right there. I'm going to go ahead and clean that out best I can. This was also easier to take off, so this just clips onto this tube here. And then it's this push down style clamp on this larger wiring harness here. So recommend taking those off for sure. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and clean all this shit up. And then we'll get the new plate on and put the tube on there. And then also earlier I showed you I took that plastic tube out. I really fucking hate those that go to the turbo inlet there. I don't know a good way to take those off, honestly. And yeah, they're just kind of a bitch. So get that off, and then put the new one on. It's just put it on top and then slide a clip in. There's only one way for the clip to slide on, so that's pretty easy to figure out. And then you've got your 10AN adapter there. So let's go ahead and get that other plate on, and then we'll keep going here. So here's the old gasket. It's probably okay, honestly, but then I'm switching it out. I'm just gonna go ahead and get the new one on here. So I got an OEM one. So the only thing you have to trim off if you get a new gasket is this little tab right here. Otherwise, the gasket just kind of pushes in to place, so I don't think it'll move when you go to put it upside down or anything. So I'm going to finish putting this in and trim that tab, and then we'll get the plate mounted in here. As far as tightening these bolts on top, there's not really a spec for them as far as I can tell, or that they put in their YouTube video at least. So I'm just going to go ahead and tighten them and do kind of a star pattern, whatever you call it. just to make sure the whole plate's flat and tightened all the way. Otherwise, all I did was connect this tube back to this vacuum line, and this, you can put this clip back on. It just clips on the lower tube and then holds this main harness. I'm going to leave this open for now in case I need to move it for the coil pack plugs again. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and tighten this. For taking out the spark plugs, I've got a Schwaben magnetic thing. So bought this a long time ago. Been pretty helpful. It's a 5/8 extension here, so you can drop it right in. And then it'll magnetize to the spark plug. So pretty nice little tool to have. Let's go ahead and get those out of there. I did get these screws from Euro Tuning, but I'm not sure how the ground is, I guess, compared to the stock one. So I'm probably just going to reuse the stock one. If you guys use these and have had good experience with them, then let me know in the comments. But for now, I'm just going to use that with these RS3 plugs. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these in, and then we'll get everything tightened down. So I'm gonna use this thing to get the fluid out of there. I don't know if it'll get all of it, but should get at least most of it. So I ran out of tube. I'm gonna tape this and see if it does anything. See if I can get the rest out. Oh fuck. I think I've hit the bottom now at least, so I guess we'll see for sure once I pull this thing off and it leaks all over the fucking ground, right? Pumper, I hardly know her. I'm gonna put something under here. Psych, doesn't fit. I mean, it looks like I got all of it. I really don't want to fucking clean this up if I didn't, though. Alright, fuck it, I'll just pull it off. Oh my god. Alright. I actually got like almost all of it, so I'm not gonna bitch about that at all. Here it is. Fuck this thing. Throw it out. How much I got out. So there's the hole there. So it looks like a little bit got down, but really not that bad. So I'm gonna stick that pump in the end of the tube there, and then pump the rest of that out that I can, and then we should be good. So this is what comes in the rebuild kit, minus that. So the only things that I can tell where they go is this and these 3 screws. I tried to get them out there really fucking tight, so I'm not even gonna fuck with it. And this washer, which sort of like melted onto this bolt, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to change that either. These 2 gaskets, I have literally no idea what they're from or what they're for, because this size just like makes no sense to me with the size of this catch can. So I am confused on that one. There is a gasket on the can here that came with this. It's used obviously, but I don't know what the fuck these gaskets are for. So if you guys know, let me know, and I can always take it off and replace them if I really need to. Yeah, this kit was essentially a waste, more or less. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing together. here's the install with the cover on there. So I guess I could probably tuck this line behind there too, but it's kind of tight. It doesn't really want to be on there. So I'll have to think about whether I want to run it or not. But yeah, it does look good. This was a little funky to mount. I don't know if it's only for the S3 or if other cars have had this problem, but like in the Golf R video that they have on their YouTube, this goes on the other side of this. That line does, at least. But for me, it's just not fitting at all. So this is how I have to run it to make it fit, which is fine. And then as far as mounting, I had to move where this was mounted to the actual engine mount. But yeah, when I lift it up, I'm just going to leave the drain line plugged for now, or closed, I should say. And then I have a dog bone mount I'm going to put in shortly here. So when I do that, I'll have the car lifted up and I'll drill the hole for the drain line and everything. But this is about it for that. So hopefully this helps somebody out. It's not too bad of a job. That's your final product there. So here's the best part of having that billet. You could just fucking spin it closed like that. You know what I'm saying? At the car show. Whoa, you got some billet shit? Hell yeah, boy. I got my shit billet, my fucking windshield wiper fluid, boy. What you got on your car billet? You feel me? Yep. So that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.
Make money, take money, earn crack money, drug money, bail money. Heard they got life for me, how they got life for me when they took that from me. Since I had my nose, since I had my